it certainly was a grueling time trying to determine what you can do with a minimal amount of resources.
Now it is the Ohio Senate's turn to make changes to the state budget. But one area not changing, no new taxes, including keeping the final phase-in of a 21% income tax reduction that was approved back in 2005 for all taxpayers. Education programs can see new money. Senators want to provide a $17 per student supplemental payment to schools that are rated excellent or excellent with distinction. They also added a component to the House plan to keep students in the state.
If you come back to Ohio and get in-state tuition, we're going to ask you for a commitment to live here. Again, we want to keep the best and the brightest.
But one of the major changes presented was to establish more accountability to charter schools, something that the House tried to streamline. The Senate reinstated quality controls and to improve accountability on charters and community school sponsors.
The only new schools that will be started will be by sponsors that have an overall 80% of their schools performing in the top 95% of all schools based on a 3-year performance index.
Dale Butlin with Innovation Ohio, a progressive think tank, applauds the Senate for reinstating these controls over charter school sponsors.
Now we can get back to the point where before you can open a new charter school in Ohio, you have to have charter schools that you're already operating that are doing well. You have to fix the ones that you have if they're not doing well before you can open new ones.
Now the Senate has to get the House to agree to keep their provisions before the state budget plan goes before Governor Kasich. In Columbus, Steve Wayne for NBC4.
Yeah, we had several different proposals from members.